Hey guys, I'm Pete.
And I'm Matt.
Welcome to our 4-part training series called The Closer.
That's right, the closer is all about replacing your opportunity leaks on the tennis court with opportunity rewards. But you're probably wondering, what's an opportunity leak? Tell them, Pete.
Matt, this part of the court, it gets real leaky.
Oh, what was that?
Oh my gosh! Can you believe that?
No! How has he missed that? On match point.
People set up the perfect point, and this is where they come to finish the point, and this is where they end up losing the point. In fact, I've counted 17 opportunity leaks that people are making out there, and we're going to systematically, one by one, show them how to solve it.
Let's take you to CBT Studios really quick, talk about a little prize we have for you guys if you're able to comment below on all 4 videos.
Prize.
Surprise prize.
Okay.
All right, see you there. Hey guys, welcome to CBT Studios. This is where I host one of the fastest growing, most popular tennis talk shows in the world. Before I get into the awesome prize that we're going to be raffling off, before I do that, let me tell you a little bit about Pete and myself. So Pete is a USPTA elite professional tennis coach, and Pete's been teaching tennis lessons for several years. But what Pete is really known for is founding Crunch Time Coaching, and Crunch Time Coaching has been rated as one of the top 10 ranked instruction channels in the world. Online instruction has seen Pete go all over the world to teach people just like you, and it's also seen Pete work with legends of the game like Rod Laver, John Newcomb, and Roy Emerson. As for myself, I'm probably best known for starting this tennis talk show right here. Like I said earlier, it's the fastest growing tennis talk show in the world on YouTube, and it's called Coffee Break Tennis. If you guys have never seen it, you should check it out, especially if you love Roger Federer or just the pro game. I also am certified tennis instructor with the PTR, and I'm also a certified tennis performance trainer with the International Tennis Performance Association. Real quickly, let's talk about the 4 videos that are going to be in this series. So today's video that you're watching right now, we're about to get right into it as soon as I finish telling you about the videos in a very cool prize. Video 1, we're talking about why so many players miss these easy sitter short ball forehands. In video 2, we're going to talk about the #1 opportunity leak for people just like you. This course, The Closer, covers how to handle the low short balls, the high short balls, pretty much everything that happens in that section of the court where you have a real opportunity to close it. Video 3, we're going to show you a play that you can run that will almost guaranteed always set you up a short ball so you can get into the net and attack. Video 4, we will go through all 17 opportunity leaks that plague players when they get into the shorter part of the court where there's so much opportunity. There's so much opportunity to close your opponent right there, but because of these 17 leaks, don't know which ones may be affecting you, but we can guarantee there's definitely some of the 17, and we'll show you how to fix it. And finally, the prize is right behind me. This Fedal poster, one of the signature moments, right? One of the iconic images of the 2017 tennis season. So when you comment below on the first 3 videos of this 4-part series, you just got to do the 3 videos. On video 4, we will announce the winner. You will be put in a raffle. So make sure you watch to the end of videos 1, 2, and 3, because that's where we're going to tell you what you have to comment on.
So Matt, interestingly enough, one of the biggest mistakes a lot of recreational players make is they allow the ball to come into their ideal contact zone when they're trying to hit an approach shot.
What's wrong with that? You don't want to hit the ball in the ideal contact zone?
I know, it feels like it doesn't make much sense. So Matt, show them where the ideal contact zone is, right there, where you like to hit a ball.
Oh yeah, I want to hit a ball in what people call zone 3.
Yeah, zone 3, right around here, right around your waist. Our buddy Jorge Capistany explained that we have 4 areas on our body. Area 1 is from here to here. Area 2 is from here up to about your hips. Area 3 right here to here, and most people like that. And then up
hips
here
to
is
belly button.
That's right. And up here is area 4. Now what's interesting is when we start playing tennis, most people are comfortable up here. This is how they survive rallying together. They usually rally back and forth like this. And so the coach does a tremendous amount of work to get them some nice technique, because at the baseline, what we need to do is we need to hit what I like to think of as up the hill. Imagine you're at the bottom of the hill, and you've got to hit your ground stroke up the hill, so it goes up over the net and then back down into the court. Because of geometry, we cannot really hit the ball down at this point. We're gonna hit a lot of balls in the net.
Right.
But when we get that approach shot, we can actually go back to hitting down the hill, but we've got to have better technique, obviously, than coming up and hitting that. That's not going to work.
So a lot of short balls in that part of the court, we actually want to go back to zone 4.
We want to go to zone 4, and
It's not like this.
That's right, and don't do that.
Okay.
And there's 3 main reasons why this is going to be a huge benefit for you, besides just hitting the ball, and we're going to explain that as well.
All right, let's get into that.
One of the first benefits of the down the hill forehand approach shot, Matt, is that we are creating a much easier shot for ourselves. Now, when you look over the net, what do you see right now?
Whole lot of green.
Whole lot of green. Green means go. Green means we can really go for that shot if we're taking up here. And it's pretty much like we're hitting the ball down, and it's really cool. So, Matt, if you start backing up, tell me when you can no longer see green.
It's shrinking.
It's shrinking.
It's gone.
It's out of sight. So at this point, now Matt ideally is going to go back to ideal contact point 3 and hit up the hill.
Which is not as cool.
Not as cool. Let's show you the technique on how you want to be hitting this down the hill forehand.
Yeah, because if you consistently get that technique down, you're right here, you're not going to miss.
You ain't missing, baby.
It's green light go every day, all the time. So now we're going to talk about how to execute that down the hill shot that's so key when you get a short ball in this area, especially if it's a high ball around your shoulders. Pete, what is the key? What's the most important thing to think about first?
Well, I think the most important thing is people get really excited. We know we got a big opportunity, and we want to hit the ball hard.
Yeah.
So in general, people overreact without knowing it, and a lot of times you'll see the racket on the other side of the body. What we want to do is, whatever your dominant side is, make sure we're keeping and pushing our racket towards that side. Since I'm a lefty, I'm really pushing out towards the left side, towards the fence here, and I'm trying not to take the racket too far back, short and compact. We're actually going to hit the ball harder that way.
Wow, okay. What's the next thing?
Next thing is the under-over technique. We are still going to get below the ball. See, we are saying that we're hitting down, but the key is we got to come below it first. I have a great picture of Serena Williams at the Western Southern Open where she's got this high ball, but her racket is way down here below the ball first, and then we're coming over the ball so we can put that topspin. So the under-over technique is critical to make this shot.
All right, let's try a couple. I'm going to do pretty high feed right on the service line.
Yep.
Ready? Nice. How's that feel?
Feels good. The other thing we want to mention is the footwork is extremely important, and we're going to get into the details of that inside the closer, Matt.
Inside the course.
All right, so another downside of letting that ball come to your ideal contact point where you think it feels good right now is you're going to create a whole lot of time for your opponent to pass you. In fact, we're even going to measure it for you, but we're going to show is Matt right now. I'm going to feed him a short ball. He's got to let it come to his waist where it feels good for most players. So I'm feeding the ball short, but Matt's waiting for the ball for it to come to his waist and then hit. Nice shot, Matt. How'd that feel?
Good. It's my normal shot. I love it.
So it felt good for Matt. What we're going to do now is we're going to have Matt come on up. He's going to take it right at chest level, looking to really take time away. So we'll show what that looks like right now. Right where the ball bounces now, take it right around his chest, hit that ball. Very, very good. How'd that feel?
Very good. Fed-like.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get our time trial specialist out here, Gaines Kids. He's going to show you how much time that takes away. What we're going to do now is we're going to show how much reaction time Matt can take away by changing his comfort zone to being up here in the down the hill position. What he's going to do first is hit up the hill. He's having the ball come. He's going to hit it. I hit it. What time are we at there?
3.82.
3.82. Now Matt's going to do the down the hill technique where he's going to get up to that ball. It's going to bounce, and Matt's going to be right on that ball. So here we go. He comes on up. There's the hit. And there's mine. What is that?
It was 2.83.
2.83. So we took away a lot of time there. And that is a big deal in tennis when you're taking time away. A full second, pretty much. That's amazing.
We just showed you how I was able to take time away from my opponent. We took time away from Pete when I moved in and I hit down the hill as opposed to hitting a more comfortable ball up the hill closer to the baseline. Now let's talk about how you're giving yourself extra time and you're able to get a good spot inside the service box to play a volley. You're closing out on the net a lot quicker when you do this. Let's time Pete. Pete, you're gonna hit up the hill first. We got Gaines, the time machine, back there behind the camera. Say hey, Gaines. Gaines is gonna time it, and then we're gonna time Pete hitting down the hill and see how fast he's able to get in these circles on the ground with his feet. What's the time? 1.75. That's how long it took Pete to hit the ball and get set up to play a volley. Notice that he's a little to the left of the center line because he's trying to set the trap play by hitting his lefty forehand up the line. He's trying to trap him in the corner. Let's see with the down the hill approach. Ready? What's the time? 0.63. What was the first time?
0.175.
So we just got more than a second.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good for an old man like me. I need it.
Yeah, so, I mean, you couldn't even train. A young guy wouldn't run that much faster.
No.
Usain Bolt wouldn't do much better than a second faster.
So you're saying I'm faster than Usain Bolt at 45. I like that.
Well, Pete, I think everyone could see there you clearly had an advantage. You actually bought yourself time. You were in position a whole second faster.
That's right. So what we're trying to do is increase people's conversion rate. What we want people to do out there is always be closing.
A, B, C. A, always, B, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
We are always closing. Always be closing. What we've done today is we taught you 3 things with this one down the hill technique. We have taught you how to miss less. So we're increasing the conversion rate by missing less. We're increasing the conversion rate by your opponent having less time.
You gotta rush the shot. That's
right.
key. Don't forget, when you're taking time away from your opponent, getting more unforced errors just from that alone.
And finally, we're increasing the conversion rate by getting up to boardwalk, right? Monopoly boardwalk position a lot faster.
So a lot of things, those 3 things working together could really equal a lot more points that you win rather than lose in a match. Can make the difference.
And video 2 is coming up, Matt. You know what we're doing in video 2?
Tell them, what are we doing?
In video 2, what we're doing is the #1 opportunity leak as far as challenges for people. A lot of people wrote in and they say they have trouble with this shot. It's a very difficult shot. So what we're going to do is we're going to teach them how they can make this shot a lot easier in video number 2.
Okay, wow. So we're going to fix the ultimate leak right there.
The ultimate leak that people they dread this shot.
Wow, that's a lot for a free video series, Pete.
It is a lot.
Okay.
So Matt, I understood you went back and you're going to give a prize away. Tell us about it.
That's right. Yeah, we'll flash it on the screen. Today's prize, well, for the series, if you comment on all 4 videos, right, Pete? All 4?
Yeah.
All 4 videos, you'll be in our raffle to get the Fedal poster, the sectional, multiple pictures stacked, from my very CBT headquarters studio
Awesome.
on my wall.
You're going to give that away? The gift I gave you, you're giving back to them. What a guy.
Not mine.
What do you mean not yours?
You're going to buy it for him. You bought me that one?
I'm going to buy it for you.
Yeah, Pete's going to buy you a present.
We didn't agree
just
to
like
this.
he bought me a present.
We did not agree
when
to
you
this.
comment on everything.
This is the second time you've done this to me.
What? I don't remember the first. What video should we, what should they comment on this video?
Well, I think what we want to do is find out from them, what do they think their conversion rate is? How often are they closing when they get the approach shot? What percent do you think it is?
All right, so 50% of the time?
Yeah. I mean, you're probably not going to know the exact percentage, but just
Ballpark
guess. Is it 50, above, 70?
And Pete will
or
buy
down
you
to-
a late Christmas present.
Just what I need, another Christmas present by people.
Just ballpark it.
All right, guys, so comment below.
Yeah.
And in video 2, what we're going to do is we're going to go over the #1 opportunity leak that people wrote in. They said it's their biggest challenge when they get this short ball. They dread
We're going to
it, they
fix
hate
the
it.
#1 problem in the free 4-part video series?
Yeah, that's what we're doing in a couple of days. So be on the lookout for that. Video number 2 coming your way.
Merry Christmas.
That's right. right. Merry Christmas.
We're just giving away all the secrets here.
Yeah.
See ya!